What's going on, guys? We're back here with our final mock draft of the 2025 NHL draft. Uh, the Memorial Cup is over with. The London Knights won. Cam Allen, Capitals prospect, won it. Won it with the London Knights. Shout out to Dale Hunter. He's done a tremendous job with the London Knights. A lot of Caps players have come from that organization, too. Today it's going to be a little different. Gil couldn't make it on today. He has to work a little longer. This is a little earlier than I expected. I didn't realize my coaching training was at later tonight. But we have a new guest who will be hopefully recurring a little bit more next season. We're going to try to get him on the Capitals podcast within the next 2 weeks to do the actual mock draft for the Capitals. Sean, say hello, Sean.
What's going on, guys?
All right, Sean, we're here today to do a mock draft. Are you ready?
I am.
All right, Sean, I don't care. You're not going first because James Hagan. No. All right, Sean, start us off. The New York Islanders are on the clock.
Man, I mean, I've been saying, I thought at least Higgins would be it, but a lot of movement going on these last couple days. But I've seen so many different things. I want to go Higgins because I just think they should go with the Long Island native,
Yeah,
and they could use a nice center.
they could go anywhere. There's a lot of players in this draft that the Islanders need.
Yeah, I mean, right now, it's looking like it's going to be Schaefer, like you were saying.
Well,
I don't think it's a wasted pick.
no, it's not. You pair him with Dobson
Mm-hmm.
because I don't think they're going to re-sign Romanoff. I think they're going to let him walk. So you going Schaefer?
Yeah, I'm going to go Schaefer.
Which means San Jose's pissed off because they wanted Schaefer.
Yeah, I
San
know.
Jose, they're not going Higgins here because they got Will Smith and they got Celebrini. I think they go the next best option, and that is Porter Martone.
Really?
Yeah, I mean Misa's a center. They don't need a center. They need wingers. They got to pair the winners with Smell and
Yeah, but
Smith.
he
Yeah,
could be either.
I know, but I feel like Porter Martone, he fits better with the Sharks because I feel like Misa's going here with your next pick with Chicago. I think Misa would fit better on Chicago than he does San Jose.
Mm,
But you're up next, so it's your pick.
yeah, see, I'm seeing the same thing. I was thinking kind of the same way. They need either a center or a wing.
They don't really need a center,
They
but
don't need it, but they could use it.
they could use it because if they could put
And again,
us,
someone that can switch like that is dangerous. Oh man, let's just see. I'm thinking you take. Hmm. I'm thinking you take Misa. If you're the Blackhawks, if you're Chicago, I think you take Misa.
and if you're Utah and you see James Hagan falling, you're gonna let him fall a
Yeah.
little longer because I have Utah taking Caleb Denoyer. I think he fits them better than
Hmm.
James Hagan's. You're on the clock with Nashville.
Hmm. Their coaches look. Oh man, this is tough. Nashville is one of those that.
I think you take Higgins here. I mean, even
Yeah, I was gonna say they're
if you
looking
don't
for a center pretty hard,
if you
but
don't take him though, then he's definitely going at 6 with Philadelphia. So I mean,
yeah,
they could take Victor Eglin or Anton Frondal, the Swedish guys, because they love their Swedish players. But I mean, like you
yeah, a bit
said,
smaller of a guy though.
well,
Mm.
I mean, Frondal is he's bigger than James Higgins.
Oh well, yeah, no, yeah, but hey, I wasn't even looking at Hagen's right now
Higgins
because
pretty
I'm looking
skinny.
like right now that they're looking at like coaches talk about Caleb
Yeah,
this what is that
Denoyer,
Desnoyers.
Denoyer.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I would go Hagen's in this
Higgins.
situation if with him falling like this.
Yeah. Philadelphia is on the clock. Philadelphia could use a lot of players. They got to pair someone with Michkov. I think they take the kid out of who's been really spinning some heads right now at Arizona State. Coleman Potter. I think he jumps up to 6.
Mm.
The big bad Bruins are on the clock.
Oh gosh. Let's see. I mean,
A lot of freaking centers.
I know. I'm thinking wing for them.
You're thinking wing?
Yeah, I'm thinking wing. I think that's what they're. Oh gosh, I mean, for them, Bruins. I mean, I think this is where you pick up Victor Edlund.
You take Eklund? I
Yeah.
could see it. We had him going to Boston last mock draft. All right, Seattle's on the clock. Seattle, who did they take last year? They took a defenseman, I think, right? Uh, so Seattle took fucking 2024, right? They took first overall. They took Berkeley. No, that was 2023. No, that's 2024. They took Berkeley Catton, who's had a monster year with Spokane. So he's a center. I don't think they're going to take a center because they already have 2 excellent centers in their system in Matty Beniers and hopefully Shane Wright. So Berkeley Catton will probably move to the wing. I think they take a defenseman. That's what they need the most, and he has really skyrocketed up the board. Which I had LA the last 4 of the 6 drafts we did have them take him to potentially replace Drew Doughty. But I think because he's risen so high in the board, I think he goes here. He's the second defenseman off the board here at Seattle. Kashawn Atchison.
Mm.
You're on the clock with the worst franchise in NHL history.
Oh boy.
The Buffalo
It's
Sabres.
tough to say what they need. It's tough to say what they
They
need.
don't need
A
anything
whole
at this
lot.
point. This might be a pick they trade, to be honest. But we can't do trades on this. I wish we could. We can't.
Yeah.
That's the
I mean, they could use some blue line help a little bit. Oh man, it's just tough. I mean,
they have too much blue liners. If anything, they could use. They could probably use
yeah,
more
but they're
center. They could probably use some centers
you're thinking. Interesting. I don't know.
because they already have Darlene. They have Owen Powers. They have Samuelson. And who else do they have on the right side? Well, no, they have Powers on the right. Byron. They still have Byram too.
Mm, mm,
So I don't think they really
mm.
need. If they need defense help, it's the bottom 6, and I think they can get a veteran for that.
No, okay.
Because they're top
I'll give you
4.
that.
They're top 4 on the blue line set. Well, outside of maybe they might need a defenseman because they're going to trade Byram, but I don't think they're going to take a defenseman here at 9. I think they'll take their defenseman for his replacement in the second round. I mean, they could go.
I mean, if I'm Buffalo and if we're talking centers, I'm thinking Anton Frondell.
You're thinking Frondell? You don't want to
Uh-huh.
take the boy
I'm
from
thinking
Bradford?
no, like I said, I'm thinking Frondell would fit well into and
Roger.
he's had a late pickup on the
Yeah.
draft class, and I like that.
Okay. Hold on. The computer's like freezing up. Why is the computer freezing up? Alright, hold on. Let me get rid of some shit. Oh, you know what? It's probably because of Zoom. Zoom and freaking. Okay, there we go. It's much better. Alright. So you want Frondell?
Yeah, I'm thinking that. Yeah.
All right. This leaves Anaheim. Anaheim needs defense. They got to get a replacement for Jamie Drysdale. They don't have a number 1 defenseman in their prospect pool. Like I said, this kid he's risen up really fast. It's still fucking lagging. Give it some shit. All right. I have them taking Cameron Reed here. I think he's the 3rd defenseman off the board. They really want it. If Seattle doesn't take Kashawn Atchison, I think that's Anaheim's pick. Oh, Here you go, buddy. You get to pick for the Penguins.
Oh, lovely.
I mean, they could go anywhere. I mean,
I
Linden
yeah.
Lyndon Lekovich would be a perfect pick for them. Jake O'Brien would be a fit. Roger McQueen would probably be a huge fit for them. There's a lot of guys that go here, but I think they got to replace Letang. If I was them, I'd get Letang's replacement this year and get Crosby's replacement next year and a potential Gavin McKenna. So, if I'm Pittsburgh, that's what I do. I get Jackson Smith.
Oh, really?
I go Jackson Smith. I mean, you got to replace Letang. He's got what, maybe one more year left. You got to get
I
his
mean, yeah.
replacement ready. I think they go. You go Jackson Smith. But it's your pick,
Mm.
though. I mean,
Yeah. No, I don't know. Gosh,
because I
because I
just
know I know they're liking the wing. I know they're Linden Lakovic.
yeah they could go
I know
there,
they're
but they could
I
also
know they're
go
liking him right now, and he's a big dude, six
yeah,
four.
and they could also go freaking Jackson Smith. Because I have a feeling if Linden gets past Pittsburgh, he's going to the Rangers. He feels so much like a Ranger pick. That's a Mike Sullivan type of player too.
Yeah,
So I'm just saying, if I was Kyle Dubas,
I think
seeing Chris Letang at where he's at right now, you draft Jackson Smith. You get his replacement in the system right away, because you can always draft like next year. They're gonna have 2 first-rounders. You also got to remember that next year they're gonna have
yeah,
two
but
first rounders. They're gonna have the Rangers first-round pick next year. So they can get, and if they win the
man,
lottery next year, they'll get Gavin McKenna,
yeah,
Sidney Crosby's replacement, and then they'll get potentially a winger to put with him, or maybe another center to replace Malkin. They got to replace these guys. I don't think
yeah,
I don't think Linden's gonna
yeah, but they can do
replace.
that through some trades too.
Yeah, I don't think Linden's gonna replace anyone. I think he's a great player. I just feel like their need right now is defense. I think that's their biggest
Yeah,
need is defense. If like I said, if
yeah, but I
I'm the
think I'm
GM,
gonna go.
you go to Linden.
I
Okay.
think no. I think I'm gonna go Jake O'Brien.
Oh, Jake O'Brien.
Yeah, I don't want to switch it up. I think that would be a nice even pick for them to bid their time until something
Pair
else comes along.
pair him with McGroarty.
Yeah,
Uh, Linden's going to the Rangers. I have a feeling if he gets
yep.
past 11, he's going to the Rangers. Detroit's on the clock.
Oh man, Detroit. What a lovely team. Um, Again, another team that I'm not sure if they want forward or defensive help. I mean, it's just
They might trade this pick to get a
they
player.
collapse.
They might trade this pick to
Yeah,
get a player. So like I said, Buffalo could be trading their pick. Detroit's going to trade their pick. Uh, I
but I
mean,
think if you're going to go for some value, even if you do, like, let's just say we have to pick, well, we have to pick. So, going for some value on some of these picks, I don't. I mean,
there's the big Russian or the big Czech player from that plays for the Seattle Thunderbirds. I mean,
yeah.
he could be
I mean,
playing
I'm
on that
thinking
blue line.
maybe.
You can put
I'm
him on that
thinking
blue
maybe
line.
like, oh God, Radham. Oh, I don't know, Radham.
I mean they need some size on that blue line. They do need some size on that
Yeah,
blue line. So
I think that's who I'd go. I
you go
think that would
Radham.
be like a
But they're
powerful guy. And again, if we're talking about like, they don't really need him. I mean, that's another tradable player too.
I have a feeling
I'm sure
Detroit's
clubs would
going
be
to
looking.
trade this pick. I think before the draft happens, they're going to trade the pick because I don't think
Yeah,
right now Detroit's trying to make the playoffs. They're not trying to rebuild. They're not trying to build a team to make the playoffs, or they're not trying to build a team to get back to playing the playoffs. They're trying to make the playoffs now. They're ready. They're ready to go. Outside of maybe goaltending, but they have 2 goalies, in Augustine and Casa, that are ready. So they're going to take their
right.
step next year. So Murta is your pick. Columbus, this is another team that could be like a throwaway pick. I don't know. They don't need center. They have 3 tremendous centers already. Uh, and Adam Fatili, Cody Sillinger, and who's the other guy? Uh, they drafted him last year. Oh, Caden Lindstrom. So I think they're fine on centers. They need more I think they need more blue line help, and I think this is where Jackson Smith goes. If he doesn't go to Pittsburgh,
That's what I was looking
here.
at.
He goes here because they need some more help on that blue line. Uh, so yeah, let's look at Columbus's picks while we're at it. So they went last year. I think they took the center, Kadem. Yep, center Caden Lindstrom, who is also on the Medicine Hats. They went to the Memorial Cup final. All right, you're up, Vancouver. This is not going to be a hard choice because Brock Bessier is not coming back. He's gone. He's walking in the
Right.
offseason. So I think you take his replacement at and you take a certain. There's two players on this list that could really fit on their roster. He's falling fast in one of them, and the other one could be considered a reach because he's projected to go 18th. So, but it's your choice, buddy.
Oh man, I mean, I'm looking at blue line help. Like,
I
but
unless they trade Quinn Hughes, I don't think they're gonna go blue line because they're built that blue
you
line.
don't think so?
No, that blue line is perfect. I think they got to replace Brock Bessie, Brock Bessier,
Hmm.
or Besser, because he's gone. Then that's a 60, 70 point guy a season. So you got to replace that. And
Yeah,
there's
but you're not going to find that in this draft. You're not going to find that 67
I
point
don't
guy
know.
this
There's
this mock
Roger
or this
McQueen.
draft.
Roger McQueen, man. He could go in there, man. That might be their pick. If he falls to
It's another
15,
big dude.
that's what they need. They need some big dudes. Maybe they could go the Brady Martin. Cole Reshny could be a pick too. I mean, or do they go Vancouver and they keep him in Vancouver? Who's the guy? Vancouver Giant. They go Cameron Schmidt. They reach. They go Cameron Schmidt. I mean, it's your pick. What do you think?
Let's see.
So here's your
See
defense. There's Logan Hensler they can go, but I just don't. If they're getting Logan
Well,
Hensler,
I mean,
it's to
you can look
replace
at
Quinn Hughes.
because you didn't go Cameron Reed yet, did you? Did you?
Yes, Cameron Reed went
Oh, you did. Okay, he's off.
to Anaheim.
That's what I thought. I mean, there's Aitchison still.
No, he went to Seattle.
Oh, okay. Damn, I wish I could see it still. I
Can you
mean,
not see it? It's
no, it didn't pop back up.
my bad. Here, because I exited out of it. My bad. Here, okay. How's that?
Perfect.
There we go. All right.
Yeah, so I'm thinking that maybe damn. I'm thinking
Do they draft a player and expect to be in the top 10 again, top 10 next year, and get their star?
I would hope. I mean, I'll go with what you say. McQueen wouldn't be a bad fit. I think he would play well with what they're looking for.
They might be trading Elias Pettersson. So I mean that's
Right.
what I'm saying. Go McQueen. I mean McQueen should have been at 11 and he's falling to 15. Well, there's talks that he might fall out of the first round too. So, but you're going to go McQueen?
Yeah.
All right. Montreal, one of the two Montreal back-to-back picks. Montreal needs a lot of positions that include center and defense. They got to get some pairing for Lane Hudson. I think this first pick they go the best player available, and that's it's not neither of these players. I think they take Justin Carbonneau
Oh, interesting.
from the JHL. They take him, and then I'm assuming you're probably gonna go defense with this pick because I think that's what they go. They double down. They go. They could get.
You think?
I think they get Logan Hensler, man. They pair him with Lane Hudson.
Oh God. I mean, I don't know because I'm looking at because. One second.
Well, let's see what Lane Hudson is. Is he a lefty or righty shooter? He shoots left. So, I think he I think you go defense here. I think you go defense here. There's so many defensemen on here, dude. You can go to the KHL guy too.
Sorry about that. No, I mean, I don't know. I'm seeing lists. I'm seeing projections looking like they are talking
What?
about Nesbitt.
Yeah,
I don't
Nesbitt.
hate that.
They
I
have
don't hate
Nesbitt,
that.
but I don't
I don't love it.
on this board. He's 24 though. I don't think they're gonna
I know.
reach. Uh,
I I mean, I know that they're looking hard for centers. I know that that's what they want.
yeah. But there's a lot
And
of
I know,
guys on this center list that are better than Jack Nesbitt though. That's the thing.
yeah, but I guess it's about fit for them because I'm looking at some of the stuff that they're talking about with them. It's just,
I know, but
I
he
don't know.
fits. I think he fits better with us. I really do. I think Jack Nesbitt fits better on the Capitals. So, but I
No,
that's
so you
just
just don't even pick him so that way he falls.
no. I 100% don't think he's going at 17. I don't think Nesbitt's gonna go at 17. I think a lot of these sports analysts are trying to push him at 17. That think Montreal will take him because they need a center. But there's gonna be a center in this draft that falls that Montreal's gonna take. I mean, look. Jake
I
O'Brien's
know they
going.
would love to have Cameron Reed.
Jake O'Brien's probably gonna fall. Uh, I'll tell you right now, Colin Potter is gonna fall. Uh, Outside of that, the only three centers that aren't gonna fall. That's probably going in the top five is Misa, Denoyer, and Higgins. Everyone else is probably gonna fall. So there's gonna be a better center for them, waiting for them. And I just don't think they don't really take much OHL guys. They don't. That's the one thing about Montreal. They prefer their QMJ the Quebec juniors over the
Yeah.
OHL. So, I mean, when was the last time they took an OHL guy?
Yeah, dude,
They took OHA. The last time they took one was in 2021 by Logan Malix, and that didn't even work. He ended up getting released.
yeah. Oh man,
So they prefer WHL and QMJHL. So I mean,
I mean they and you're right. I mean they've been drafting a lot of centers in the last couple of years.
I
Ah,
they took Justin Carbonneau. Uh, I think they take a defense here, but they could go They could go Sasha Boom, in the second round. So they could trade up and get
yeah.
Sasha in the second round, but I don't think he's going to make it to the second round. I think he's going in the first. I really do. I think there's a couple teams on here. I think LA needs to find Drew Doughty's replacement, and I think that's it. If he's there at 24, I'm taking Sasha if I'm LA. I just find it hilarious that all these mock drafts have Joshua Ravensburg going to Chicago, who just traded for a 23-year-old Spencer Knight.
Oh
I don't
boy.
see Chicago drafting a goalie. Nashville is my pick. Nashville, I think, is going to take a goalie, and it's going to suck because they're right in front of us. All right, your pick.
You know what? I'm thinking as long as he hasn't been taken, I think we steal Logan Hensler, right? He hasn't
Oh,
been picked. I
they
don't
take
remember hearing
Logan
his name.
Hensler. Okay,
Yeah,
well, he was
we're talking about
projected.
defense.
Yeah, he was projected to go top 10 too. I don't know what the hell happened. He was projected top 10. He was the second best
Dude,
defenseman in this draft. Like
I
what?
told you there the movement going on in this like in the last week alone, even the last 3 days has been
All right,
crazy.
Calgary's on the spot, and I've been projecting him to go to Calgary for a long time. Cole Reckney. Cole Reschny is going to Calgary. Uh, St. Louis is on the clock. I mean, honestly, the best choice, like Jack Nesbitt, could also go to St. Louis, but I don't think they're going to pick him because they don't. There's a guy on here I feel like fits them better in their style of play, and Jim Montgomery. It's your pick.
I think honestly, I think I'm gonna keep it simple on this one. I want to go. I think I'm gonna go Ben Kindle.
Ben Kendall?
Yeah.
Shit. Okay. All right. Columbus is back on the clock. Who do they take the first pick? They took a defenseman. They're going to take a center here. And I think they go after the kid. Actually, you know what? They need wing. They need wing help. Actually, you know what? They could go goalie. No, they got freaking Greaves. Greaves. They just called up Greaves. So I think they go. They might go forward here, and I think they take the kid, Bill Zonin. I think they go for him. They put it. They take a chance on him. All right, Ottawa's on the clock.
Hmm.
Ottawa doesn't need defense. They already have top defensemen on their blue line. Uh,
Yeah. No, I'm looking. I'm looking at maybe a center. Maybe a wing, but I'm looking more center route for them.
they could definitely use a center. Cause it's Brady
Crossing.
Kachuk
Let's see.
and Tim and they moved Stutzla to the wing. Stutzla's no longer a center because Kachuk centers that line.
I mean, oh, I like that. Again, more love towards this. I don't think he's down there though. Oh man, I'm thinking Zorowski.
Who? Swarovski?
Yeah,
What position does he play?
center wing.
How do you spell his name?
It's Alexander Zorowski, Zhar.
I don't think he's on here. Oh, right
There he
here.
is.
Okay, so he's
Oh,
on
he's
the.
right wing, and yeah, I've seen both. He's been getting a little bit.
I could see that. They love their Russian players too. So, all
Hmm.
right, Philadelphia's on the clock. Philadelphia took Colin Potter. Uh, this is where I think they take Brady Martin. Uh, actually, you know what? They could use some defense too. This is where I think no, no.
I'm
Uh,
definitely thinking some forwards.
I'm thinking forwards. I'm thinking they take Brady Martin. He's fallen too far. They take him right
Yeah.
here. Nashville's on the clock.
Oh man, I mean, I think this is where I mean, I think back to back top of the list. I think we got McKinney on this one.
You got McKinney? Okay.
Yeah, I'm thinking. I think you give him a center.
Well, they went back-to-back centers, right? Yeah, because they took
Yeah,
Higgins. All right.
yeah, I'm thinking you give him another center.
I think this is where Sasha goes. They finally get Drew Doughty's replacement, and Sasha Budin, who could arguably become the best defenseman in this draft. Uh, you're on the clock with Chicago. Chicago took a center with their first pick. They could
Yeah,
probably. They, I don't know what they really need after this.
I mean, yeah, I mean,
Do they take?
oh man, this is
Do they
tough.
take
I mean, I'm
Spence?
thinking or Nesbitt. You go another center, pick up Nesbitt at this point.
I don't know. I don't think they need a center because they took Misa. Remember, they took Misa, so
Yeah,
Misa could, and they have Oliver
yeah, but
Moore.
on,
They have Oliver Moore.
I mean, they're yeah. What is this? This is
I think you take Malcolm Spence to pair with Bedard and what's
everything is saying though that they're looking like at their 25, they're looking at another center.
what are they projected to take?
No, God, I mean, at this point,
Well, it says goalie. The last time I checked, it said goalie. So right here it says they take James Higgins at third, and then what do they take at 22? They said, yeah, they take freaking. Although they don't have the 22nd overall pick. Apparently they don't.
I thought
They have the 25th, and they
it was
take
20.
Jack.
Yeah, 25.
They take
Yeah,
Nesbitt.
Nesbitt. That's what I'm saying. See another center.
Uh,
I've been seeing three different centers. I've been seeing it. I'm thinking
yeah,
this is where they pick up Nesbitt. I think that's where I think that's where you see Nesbitt go.
yeah, and he's projected 24th. All right, Nesbitt is. Nashville's on the clock. I think Nashville can afford to not take a goalie yet because
Yeah,
they pick 10 or 6 more or 9 more picks later. So I think they take. Well, right here it has them taking Cole Reshny, but he's
defense.
already off the board. Cole Reshny's off the board. So I think they take defense because they took forwards their first two
Yeah,
picks.
that's what I'm thinking.
So I think they're going to take the Russian kid, Kurbin Lamatov, who's been rising on people's boards. Buddy, you get the pick for the Capitals.
Exciting stuff, man.
I
I was
there's
talking about it. I was
there's
talking about it
there's
earlier. I
there's two
mean,
kids though. There is two kids on this list that could go for the Capitals. I mean, Jake Murtaugh sitting right there.
hmm
Brandon Breeden Coots is there. You got both goalies, Joshua Ravensbergen. You got freaking Ivan Kovic.
I mean, yeah, because my fear is that we could go, we could go goalie, right? Steal it out from under everyone. But if we don't, he gets picked up within the next three picks.
I don't think Ivan Kovic is going to get picked. Uh, they have him
No,
down.
no, Ravensburg,
Ravensbergen.
Ravensburg will go.
They have him going to freaking L.A. Wow, in this mock draft. Uh,
Oh, see, I'm seeing him. I'm seeing him go a couple. I mean, I've looked through a couple different at this point, looking through what people are talking about towards the end. I've looked at like the transitions over the
oh,
last,
even they
week.
have even this Yahoo Sports has Montreal taking Logan Hensler at 17.
Mm.
And hey, we got this one right. Yahoo agrees with us. They have him taking Justin Carpenter at 16 and Logan Hensler at 17. That's crazy. That's what we did. I think Capitals right now here. You have Jake Murtaugh, who fits their system so well. I mean, this is what his. All right, so this is what the hockey writer has on Murtaugh. So the first word that comes to mind when you mention Jake Murtaugh is workhorse. He plays an uncomplicated game and has no problem doing the dirty work on the forecheck or along the wall. Playing for the United States Team Development Program, Murtaugh has 16 goals, 1 assist in 53 games. One of the main traits you notice about Murtaugh is his willingness to play in front of the net. The Boston University commit has desirable. He'll play with Cole Hudson next year. Desirable combination of will and skill, and is never afraid to get the puck to the net. Murtaugh does not stand out as an elite stick handler, but he has to showcase quick hands. Like, all right, so that right there kind of, because we talked about it on episode 30, we need someone that's going to be Nick Backstrom-esque to be our next number one center. I don't think he gives us that. But
Murtaugh. Yeah, I know. I know.
there's another guy that I think does give us that, and he plays for Seattle. Uh, so here's Braden Coots. You've been hard pressed to find a harder worker than Braden
I mean,
Coots. Hold on, let me explain. Whenever the Seattle Thunderbirds center was on the ice, he'd made something happen, making him one of the most fun players to watch in the Western Hockey League this season. But he is more than just a highly competitive player, and his combination of strength, strong work, high intelligence, and solid tools has made him a highly coveted prospect of the 2025 NHL draft. His work ethic is crazy, so he never stops spraying the puck and pushing the play. Few teams in the league have counter to him simply because he'll just outwork whoever he is up against. For that reason, he's often the first player into the corner or the front of the net, and fiercely challenges bigger players for positioning. Some more strength could help him win more of these battles, but already he doesn't lose many because he keeps coming back when he's pushed away. So let's see his puck handling skills. That's my biggest concern. His projection right now is 2025. He could sneak 15-20 range. They have Detroit. The earliest is 15. Detroit taking him. He's a solid playmaker, which is what we need. So his strengths, work ethic, pace, attention to detail, competitiveness. Skating strength and face-off consistency need to be improvement, but that can improve over time. So that's who this is a guy, but he's been on my radar. I want Jack Nesbitt. That's the guy I want. But Braden Kutez and Jack Murtaugh are the two next guys I want on my list at center. But we also could go defense with Charlie Trethway. But I think he'll be sitting there for us that we can trade up in the draft to get him. It's true. Does that help you with your pick?
oh yeah, no, I mean, yeah, but I'm also kind of still all over the place. I'm not gonna lie to you because I mean, geez, that you cannot talk about a consistent answer with the Caps. I think that they
I
are
mean,
looking
shit.
everywhere and
We
anywhere.
we could have taken Cole Iserman last year, and we took freaking Tarek Parasek. Like there is no like the only guy I knew we were gonna 100% take was Ryan Leonard because he fell to us at 8 2 years ago. So, but
I don't know.
honestly,
I'm looking at
you go best for
I'm
best
looking at
available. You go best available here, and the best available is Brandon Coots.
mm, see, I don't know. I don't know. I'm thinking if anything, if I'm gonna go center, I'm gonna look either Murtaugh, but even hear me out on this one. Spurcheck.
Who?
Uh, SVE or S sorry, SVRCEK.
SB.
Yeah, he jumped.
What's his name? What's his first name?
Uh, I assume Mitchell, Michal.
Mitchell. He's not even on here. He might not be considered.
Uh,
He might not be considered a center.
yeah, true center.
Uh, so what's his name? Hold on, let me look him up off screen. So what's his name?
Dear Lord, this kid.
Mitchell
Spurcheck, SVRCEK. But
S
another
V.
one I'm looking at is maybe stay away from center and pick up a pretty good Russian from this
No,
class.
no, no. We don't take. We've only taken 2 Russians in the last 15 years. I don't think we're
I
gonna
know,
take
but
a
it's
Russian.
another.
I
I don't
don't.
know.
I don't think we're gonna take another Russian because like the Russians are so hard to predict because they signed those contracts with the KHL. I don't think we're gonna take a Russian. We need a center. If we're gonna take a center or a winger, we need them to be ready within the next 3 to 4 years. So,
I think it'll work.
so
I
what's his
think it'll
name?
work.
Mitchell.
The oh yes, SVRECK.
So SVR.
SVRCEK.
Right here, Mitchell Sverchuk. This guy right here, Slovakian player,
Mm-hmm.
shoots left, 5 foot. No, he's too small. He's too small. He's too small. We need a
He
big
is
guy.
small, but he's
We,
playing. He's playing well.
I know, but we need a guy that's gonna be big. We need a big guy.
So then, so then you hear me out about the. This is what kind of tweaked my mind about the Russian over here. Prokhorov, 6'5", 209, plays on Dynamo,
Oh,
left wing.
I think he was already picked.
Did we
Prokhorov.
pick him?
Hold on. What is he? What wing does he play?
Left.
He might not be on here.
Should be.
Yeah, I don't see him. Prokhorov. Oh look, Sikora's younger brother's playing. Look at that. Yeah, he's not on here.
Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Honestly, to sum it up, I think I'll just go Murtaugh. Keep it simple.
You're taking Murtaugh? Okay. I mean, that
Yeah.
makes the most sense. I mean, we could go William Horkoff. I mean, we could get the bigger guy. Take William Horkoff, who's going to be at Michigan State next year.
Yeah, but I don't know if we need the size necessarily. I think we just need.
I
I think
I
we need to do better about moving off puck.
I
I
think we
think we need to
I
get to the
I think
spaces.
I think we need a big center. I do think we need a big center. If we're going center, we need a big guy. We need someone that's over 6 feet. That's the reason why I'm a little hesitant with Braden, because he's under 6. Carter Bear, 100% not going after him. Uh, but all right, but you want Murtaugh?
Mm-hmm.
Winnipeg is on the clock. They're not even going to waste time. They're taking Brandon Coots. Calgary, you're on the clock.
All right. I think this is where I take. But you said Carolina, right? That's
No,
where we're on. No, you said. Oh, what?
Calgary.
Oh, this is a. Yep. Mm-mm-mm.
Carolina's next because they have Dallas's pick.
All right. Well, I think
They got him taking the center.
that's not bad. I mean, I think that Coots falling this far too. I think that him being available still benefits them.
Who?
Oh, I thought. Oh, you just picked him up. I didn't
Yeah,
realize
Coots
that.
went to Winnipeg. I was like, Coots went to Winnipeg. They're not going to waste time. They're going to take him. They're taking him.
Winnipeg, which is interesting. I don't know. I mean, for
I mean, do you take the kid? I mean, who did they pick their first pick? They took Cole Reckney. So, I mean, do you pair him with. Do you go defense here maybe? You go Blake Fiddler?
that was the person I was looking at. I mean,
Do you want Fiddler?
for them, I think.
Or do you take the Slovakian, Luka Regovic?
Um,
Vogovic?
no, I think you stick with Fiddler.
All right.
I think that's who they go.
Carolina's on the clock. Carolina loves their small forwards. I think they take a small one again here. I don't think they really. So they're going to take the kid out of Vancouver, Cameron Schmidt. They love their small forwards. You're on the clock with Philadelphia.
I mean, I'm thinking.
They don't need goalie. They have a goalie in their system.
I know. I'm looking at defense.
I was like, they have a goalie in their system. They're very high on. I don't think they're going to take a goalie.
I think they go defense here. I think they do.
Fucking 4 goalies a year ago.
And I think this is where you go. The oh god.
Luka.
I think that's where you go, Luca.
All right. San Jose is
Good
on
luck
the
to the
clock.
fans.
Good luck to the fans. San Jose is on the clock again. They have back-to-back picks. Porter Martone was their first pick. They go defense here. They're going defense here, and I think this is where they take. They're going to take. Not this kid. They're going to take Aaron Dahlquist. Here. All right. You're on the clock. Start of the second round.
All right. San Jose. Let's see what we got here. I mean, San Jose. They could use some blue line help too.
Well,
I wouldn't hate it.
They just took a defenseman.
I know.
Did they double dip?
Why not, right? I mean,
Well, they got that kid they drafted last year in Sam Dickinson.
No, yeah. I mean, maybe they go up with a wing. I think that I don't think they need. I don't think they go center.
They don't need center. They have 3 excellent centers.
No, I'm thinking wing. And I think.
He's fallen, dude. He has fallen out of the first round.
Oh gosh. I think I'm liking this idea here. Let's see though. That's the biggest this guy. I don't know. How about Bill Zonin?
We already took him.
He did when did we do that? How early was that? There he is.
He went to Columbus.
My goodness. Man, does that throw?
I mean, there's the kid with the weird name, Jacob Ice Wozniak, who doesn't even have a Swedish name.
6'2", 184. Shoots right on the left. I like that.
Or they could take the kid out of the USHL, the Czech.
No, I think I would rather go with the
Wozniak?
Yeah.
All right.
I think I like the right on the left. I like that.
So Chicago's on the clock here. Chicago could go. They got Jack Nesbitt. They got Michael Misa. They got 2 hell of a picks. I think they end the suffering for Malcolm Spence. I think they draft the kid. That's a hell of a first 3 picks there, and Misa, Nesbitt, and Spence. 3 first-round guys and the first 2 picks. All right, I'm assuming this is probably going to be the first goalie off the board here. This is Nashville at 35. I don't see
Mm,
Ravensburg getting past here. And if he
yeah,
does, he's
I
definitely going at 37.
let's see. Um, pick out of this. Yeah, I mean,
They
I
don't
think
have.
I agree.
They
I
don't
think
have.
this is where they go goalie.
I don't. There's no
I think
goalie in
I
their system. Like they need a goalie.
yeah,
They traded away their prospect in Sekharov, who's now going to be a starter in San Jose, probably by next year. So you take
yeah,
Ravensburg?
yeah.
All right, Philly's on the clock. They took defense with their last pick. Pick before that they took Brady Martin. The pick before that they took Colin Potter. So they took an everyone. Here I think they take Carter Bear. They take the best player available. You're on the clock here with the Capitals.
I think this is where we pick up goalie. I mean,
I mean,
yep,
he's sitting there.
yep. You knew it.
He's sitting there.
Yep, you knew it.
He's sitting there right there at 50. I mean, the Capitals could, but I mean, there's a lot of teams. I mean, Utah could go goalie. Seattle could go
Hmm.
goalie. The Islanders don't need a goalie. Rangers don't need a goalie. Boston could go goalie. Uh,
Yeah, I think
Montreal has Fowler. They don't need a goalie.
I
They're set
think
on
like we
goalie.
talked about earlier. I don't think the Caps need like a ton of. I don't think they need a ton of players right now. I mean, I think
They're
we can
gonna
pick them
trade.
up.
They're gonna pick up players
Yeah,
through trades.
exactly.
So
So I think we go goalie. I think we pick up Ivan
all right.
Kovic.
That's why a lot of I think the recent mock draft have them taking the Washington Capitals of taking Jake. They haven't taken him at 27. Is the earliest they have the Capitals taking him. Right here, I think it's Yahoo Sports. No, not Yahoo. Clutch points. So right now here in the 2025 mock draft, the Washington Capitals were to select Jake Nesbitt, a center from Whitford. Other mocks suggest could also consider Milton Gastrin, but this one right here, this one from Clutch Points, I think has us taking Jake Ivankovic at 27. Yep, right there,
Yeah,
Jake Ivankovic. It says right here, Washington
yeah,
Capitals fell short of the Eastern Conference Finals this year. They appear to be able to contend for the next few seasons. However, they also need to plan for the future as Alex Ovechkin's career nears an end. Next year's his last year. This starts with grabbing a high potential goalie. Michigan commit Jack Ivankovic has the potential to be a star at the next level. Washington could have a seamless transition from Logan Thompson and Charlie Lindgren if Ivankovic develops well in Ann Arbor. So I think that's the pick for their. There's still William Moore. Where the hell did William Moore go? He fell down. Oh my God, he fell all the way down to 55. Oh, if he was sitting there, I would have taken him. If I knew he was still on the board, I would have taken him at 27. Shit, he fits our roster so well. All right, Seattle's on the clock. I mean, fuck it. Seattle, there you go. You're getting William Moore. He fell right into your laps. Buffalo's back on the clock.
um. Oh man, what Buffalo. I
They
do
took
not like
Anton
picking for
Frola.
Buffalo. I was gonna say, take me out of just the centers. I don't like that.
You want defense?
Do I? I don't know.
Here, let's go all positions.
Yeah, I'm liking this better. Um,
Oh, there's that guy, Shane Veshaki. Oh, I want him to go to the Capitals.
I mean, I think this is. Damn, There's so many centers.
I know.
So many.
Gil says it all the time when we do the mock draft. He's like, there's too many fucking centers. There's too many fucking
Um.
centers. Rogers just signed with the Steelers.
Oh,
About damn time. Took him long enough.
mm, man, I don't think they need another wing. I don't think they do.
Do they go defense here then?
Yeah. 6'3", that's not bad. I don't know. I like the London Knights. I think we go there. 46.
Henry, I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that
No,
name.
no.
All right. So is Alan still there?
Oh yeah.
Is that him in the background?
Mm-hmm.
What's that? Who are you talking to? All right. Philadelphia's on the clock. Philadelphia took center. They took defenseman. I think they take goalie here. I do think. I know they said they don't need a goalie, but they have so many picks that they can burn. And there's a kid in the OHL for the London Knights, Alexei Medvedov. I think he goes here. All right. Montreal's on the clock.
All right. Jeez, Louise. Montreal can make a whole new team. Um,
Not really.
honestly, I think they pick up Nestrasil here. I think they go wing.
All right. Uh,
Big dude.
what was I
I
gonna
like
say?
it.
What was I gonna say? Oh, this feels a lot like a freaking New York Islander pick. But because I have a feeling the Rangers could use William Horkoff. Shane Vashegi, Van Shiggy is going to the New York Islanders.
All right. All right. Let's see. Rangers up. Yeah, I mean, I think I agree with you though. I think Horkoff works well with them.
Because they took who they took in the first round. They took Linden, right? So you pair him with Linden. You put Linden with
Yeah.
Horkoff. All right. Detroit Red Wings. I mean, they might not even have this pick either. They took defense with their first pick last round. I think they take forward this time around, and I think they love their Swedish players. They're going to take Milton Gastrin. Philadelphia's on the clock.
Um. Philly.
They have
I think.
so many fucking picks, dude.
I know.
They
I
got
know.
so many
It's like
fucking
it's getting hard.
picks.
I'm like, all right, we're talking like, oh, we don't want to flood the team with anything specific, but I
They
don't
they
know.
got freaking they have 3 first round picks. And they took everything. They took a center, they took a winger, they took a defenseman, and then
But I think we give them another center.
in the second round they got a freaking another center, and then they took a goalie. Holy, they have so many fucking picks, dude. Holy shit! All right, so you got set. You
Like
got.
I think we're taking Lee. I think we're gonna take
No,
Lee.
I want him to go to the Capitals. All right, Michigan or not Michigan? Utah's on the clock. The Utah Mammoth, tusk up, boys. They took Caleb Denoyer with their first pick in the first round. I think they're going defense because they're going to pick. They're pairing Denoyer with Aginla, Tej Aginla. Don't forget they drafted him last year. They drafted someone else in the first round too. Okay, players drafted by the Utah Mammoth. Cole Bourdian, who's a forward. He's a center, I think. Yep, center, 6'2". So they're not going center. So that's their basic. That's their center of the future. Bounier and Denoyer. So I think they go defense here. They gotta go defense, and I think they're gonna take the kid. As much as I want him to fall to the Washington Capitals, I don't think he will. I think Charlie Trethway, he jumps up to people. You know what? Carter Amico, he's speaking to me. All right, you're on the clock with Vancouver. Vancouver got a
Vancouver.
center in the first round. They took Roger
Yeah.
McQueen. I think they look for defense this pick.
Yeah, no, and I'm thinking the same thing.
There's that kid in the
Um,
MHL, 6'5". They gotta put some
that's what I was
size.
looking for, size.
They gotta
I
put
was
some
gonna
size
say,
on the
yeah.
blue line. They gotta put some size in the blue line.
How big is Sorry?
Sorry, from Sweden or Finnish, six
Yeah.
foot two.
Mm. What's the weight? What's weight?
So Buzov is
6'5", 179.
179,
That's a
and
skinny
then
dude.
Sorry's about seven.
172.
They could go 6'3", 183 for Linus Funk.
I like that, and he's right. I
You
don't hate
got the
that.
funk. Well, what does Quinn Hughes shoot?
What's
Hold on.
Isn't he well I think we looked it up earlier, right?
No,
Wasn't he
no,
left?
that was Lane Hudson. He
Oh, Lane Hudson, yeah. So
shoots.
right.
He shoots.
No, that's left.
He shoots left. So yeah, this would be perfect.
Yeah. Yeah. I think yeah, let's go funk. Get
He's
funky.
got the funk. Gotta have that funk. All right, Philadelphia's on the clock again. What is this? 6 picks in the first 50 picks? Holy shit! No, 7 picks in the first 50. They're gonna be really good in a couple of years, man. So they took center. They took 3 centers in this draft. They took a goalie. They took a defense. I think they're going to double dip in defense, and I think this is where the Russian kid. They love their tall Russian guys. Roman Busov goes here. Montreal's on the clock again.
Um Man, I don't Montreal's another team that just got a whole lot of everything.
Yep.
Think maybe go another
They might go center. They might add up on the center. I mean, there is a kid in center right now that you could go for in
yeah.
Adam Banach. But he might be too small. I mean, there's Luka Romano. I mean, there's the Russian kid too, Ivan Rybikin.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking right now.
Right, him.
I mean, I'm kind of
All
he
right,
kind of
Ivan to Montreal. New Jersey. New Jersey. Jersey, baby. Jersey. Jersey. This guy has fallen way too far. But he's too small. That's why. Mason West. What a name. What a name. He's.
huge.
I'm thinking they're gonna go the Czechia kid. Vocek. Siha. No, you know what? They need defense. They need defense. They're gonna take the kid. Julio Sari, because they need a pair. They gotta put another pair on that blue line, because they only have Nemec and Hughes on that blue line. Dougie Hamilton's getting up there in age. They go defense. The big bad Boston Bruins.
Oh boy, that's a team. Let's see. I don't think we. I don't. Do we want the help on on the blue line? Is that what we're thinking for Boston?
No, you know I'm thinking we've had him get drafted by Boston almost every mock draft.
I don't hate that. I don't hate that. Tomas.
I think they need a center, man. You got Victor
Yeah.
Eklund. You got Victor Eklund with your 7th round pick. You take Toma Bobasel to put him on that top line.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with you there. I think we keep rolling with Tomas.
Holy shit! This is Minnesota's first pick. I think they go forward. They're probably gonna trade Rossi, so I think this is the pick they're gonna get for Rossi. They're gonna take the kid out of the Phantoms and Adam Banach. San Jose is on the clock.
Oh boy. Um. I'm thinking we pick up that left winger.
Oh, this one right here.
Yeah, Politan. I like that.
Calgary is on the clock. What are they gonna take? Calgary took Blake Fiddler their first pick. They took Kovreshny the second. I think they take. Luca Romano, who's been sitting there. Nashville's on the clock.
Oh boy, what are we thinking they need at this point? I mean,
So
they're another team that's had.
they probably need a defenseman. Did they take? They didn't take a D-man in the first round. They took center. Center. Oh no, they did take a D-man. They took Kurban Limitov. I think
Yeah.
they needed an offensive defenseman though to replace Roman Yossi eventually. And there's the kid at Boston who I really want, but I think if he doesn't go here, he's going to Tampa Bay because they need to replace Victor Hedman very soon.
Um. Let's see. Let me take a look at Zeb Lindgren.
That's who I was looking at. That was another one I was thinking.
Yeah, I like that. Let's go that. I like the left hand. Size is good.
Tampa takes Charlie Trethway. Seattle's on the clock.
Um.
Seattle, they got to go goalie here. I think Seattle goes goalie here.
Yeah, I guess you gotta go.
They don't have a goalie in their
Piotr.
system. They don't have a goalie in their system.
KHL is the only problem I'm seeing with that one right there. I don't want
They
that.
could take a kid that's probably going to start spinning heads. A kid that really showed up at the World Juniors
Uh,
for Team Swiss.
I'm. Yeah, but I don't think. I think we go higher up. I think we stay higher up. I don't think they. I'm thinking. Pradell.
Prado, Michael Prado.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
He's been on people's boards as well. All right, Vegas. Vegas. I'm taking. This is going to be a swing for the fences pick. Uh, we made a joke about this on episode 30. I want him to be a captain.
John's receiving for the truck, please. John's receiving for the truck. Thank you.
Shut up, Jaden. This guy is going to be out of left field. I think he would fit well in Vegas because it's fucking hilarious. His name is hilarious. Is he on here? Maybe not. He might not be on here. Fuck. Let's look it up. Nope. There he is. Shamar Moses. The savior of the universe. He's going to Vegas at 58. Pittsburgh.
I don't hate that at all.
I want him to go to Washington because I think he could do wonders for the Caps. Pittsburgh's on the clock here.
All right. I mean, for Pittsburgh,
I can't stand her.
all right. I mean, for Pittsburgh, I'm thinking. Oh man, I don't know. It's a tough ball. No work, especially for these late rounds. It's just trying to figure out.
Well,
I don't know. I think is this where we pick up a left wing?
Pittsburgh. They took a
Yeah.
left wing with their first pick, I think, right? No, they took a center.
Did we? I thought we avoided that. Yeah.
They took a center with their pick, yeah, and then they didn't get it. They don't.
I
have
don't mind
center
taking a
pick.
left.
All right,
I don't mind
so,
taking this left wing.
let's use them left. So they have Nathan Bem, Christian Epperson, Oscar Davidson, Amelia Gute, Cooper Simpson. There we go. That's a perfect pick.
Yeah. No, that's.
All right, New Jersey's on the clock. Are we still in the fucking second round? Jesus Christ, how many picks are in the second round? All right, fuck my life. All right, who's our next pick? New Jersey. What the fuck did they take? They took a defenseman, right? Yeah, they took Julius Sarri. They're gonna take a winger here. I think they take the best man off the board, and Nathan Boone. Toronto, their first pick of the draft.
Oh man. They just need to not choke. That's all.
No, they got to replace Marner. He's gone, dude.
Let's see.
I mean, there's a kid out of the USHL, Benjamin Caven.
Let's see.
So they love their Russians. They do love their Russians. Daniel Porkov.
Let's see.
Hold on, you make that decision. I'll be right back. All right. Did you make your decision? Look at all these fucking.
I'm
Look at
thinking.
all these goddamn centers,
I'm
man.
thinking we go. I think they pick up. It's gonna be a bit out there, but I'm thinking center / left wing. Theo Stock Celius. Those are equal signs.
I know. I know.
Yeah, there he is. 130.
All right. The Boston Bruins, the Big Bad Bees. They're going defense here. And they're taking the kid out of Russia, 6'4" guy, Artem Flinchinsky. Anaheim's on the
Jeez
clock.
Louise.
Anaheim took a defenseman with their first pick. They took Cameron Reed. Maybe they go center here.
Yeah, or maybe a wing. I'm not hating a wing.
There's not that many wings left though, like top stars. I mean, they could go Oscar Davidson.
Yeah. Well, we got it right.
Right wing. I mean, they can go the Russian guy. They can go the Swedish guy. I mean, they can go Benjamin Kevin. Okay, Mom.
No, I think we go Prokhorov there. I think that's what we do. I liked him earlier.
God
It's a
damn,
big dude.
Chicago. Ugh. I'm throwing best player available at this point. You know what? No. We're going goalie. All right, and on to the third round. Vancouver.
My goodness. I mean, at this point, it's just,
Best player available.
yeah. I'm really thinking that they just, I mean, it's another center, but God, there's so many of them. Might as well pick them up, get rid of them later.
Chicago. Best defenseman available. Carlos Handel. Nashville.
Oh, Nashville. I'm thinking we go Genborg on this one.
Who?
down the bottom. Ken Borg. Right wing.
All right, here.
Yeah, Eddie.
Philadelphia. It's a throwaway pick, honestly. The big bad Boston Bruins.
Again, dear Lord. Honestly, I think you just pick. Go top of list. I think we give him best center
Look at all these fucking
left.
centers, dude.
Oh,
Uh, hey, look, you're picking for Buffalo again.
lovely. I want Buffalo to finally just be good.
That'll never happen.
You never know.
That'll never happen.
I think we just give him Conrad here, Boston out of Boston.
Oh, I wanted him, man. All right. Where did we
Yeah,
pick
but
again? When the hell did the Capitals pick again? They don't pick again until
they're late, aren't they?
4th round, I think. No, 91st.
Okay.
No. We got the Carolina pick, 93. Then we got our own 4th rounder. Then I think we have another 4th rounder that we acquired. Yep. Nope. 5th rounder. So you got a 4th and a 5th. Then maybe a 6th. Nope. We traded our 6th. To acquire for a 7th rounder for last year. We don't have a 7th rounder this year either. Such a shame. We only have 4 picks in this draft. Jesus. Better make it work. Oh, we have a 5th
I told you,
rounder.
I don't think we're relying on this draft. I really don't. I think we're buying our time, just picking up some guys to play around with, and then we're gonna wait for next year. Trade. Bid our time.
Well, we got Carolina's 3rd round pick, so we're picking at 93. Towards the end of the draft. Alright, Anaheim. I don't fucking care at this point. Mason Mo.
I know. I wish we could just autofill at this point. I mean, 3rd round. I mean, I'm not even too confident in talking about any of these guys. I mean, there's maybe 1 or 2 that I still know anything about.
Alright. You're up next, Pittsburgh. Oh, look at all these back-to-back picks. Oh my god.
Give him West.
We're gonna have fucking all these centers going in this round.
They need to go.
Fucking get rid of all of them. Alright, you're on the clock with Detroit.
All right. I'm thinking Detroit, give him Kettles, the D.
They're taking this kid. You're on the clock with Columbus.
All
Oh,
right,
we are
Columbus.
picking 93. What the fuck? It says we are. Whatever.
I'm wondering if this is a little off.
The first 2 rounds, no. The first 2 rounds are updated. Maybe we traded our pick to get, no, I think we traded away to get, Jacob Chikrin. I think that's what we did.
Let's see. 'Cause I'm curious now. I mean, I'm trying to find the most recent too. It's always pain
No, we still have
in the
it.
ass.
We still have it.
Weird. All right. Just give him Chauvin. Again, I'm really at this point just like we gotta get these centers off the board. What is that?
All right. Oh, no, we're picking at 94. Okay. I skipped all that for you. Okay. We're at Edmonton with their first pick.
All right. Edmonton first pick. I mean, oh man, I'm thinking they're going wing if they can find one.
Yeah. I think there's one I found.
Yeah. That's what I was looking at too.
Pittsburgh, don't care. Pittsburgh
I don't even hate Ryan Miller either.
Oh no, he's got to go to Buffalo, man. Ryan Miller's got to go to Buffalo. Same with what's his name, Maximum Afanaganov. Like his name is right here, Maximum Agafonov. Agafonov. All right, they're going goalie here. I don't care. They're taking Ivan Tachenko. What a name. What a fucking name. What a name. Ah, fuck it. Go back-to-back goalies. Ah, fuck it. Here you go. Another goalie. There you go. Here's another goalie. All right. LA's on the clock.
All right. Okay, 1 second. Let me look.
Still a bunch of centers. Holy fuck. Oh, there's too many centers. Too many cooks. Too many cooks. Too many cooks. Too many cooks.
All right, I'm thinking. Honestly, they could use I'm okay with giving best that's available. Jokey, whatever.
I don't know, man.
Jockey.
Philip Ekberg could be.
Trying to figure out these names. It's incredible.
All right. Anaheim, we're taking Philip Ekberg. San Jose or New Jersey, you're taking
That was gonna say.
Sean Barnhill. Vegas, you're taking a goalie. You're taking Roberto Henriques. Winnipeg, fuck it, you're taking a goalie. Semyon Varlamov. Ottawa, fuck it, you're taking a center. All right, Capitals. Capitals can do a lot right here with their third-round pick. I think they take the kid out of the University of Minnesota. He shoots left. You need a right-handed defenseman. They all shoot left. There we go. David Benkowski. Or we can go.
I can get behind that.
No, let's go to the he shoots left. So let's go to the Chinese guy, Xiao Wang.
How about Cameron Carlson? Oh, look at that guy. Oh, out of the OHL. Right.
Maximum Agafonov. Hamilton Reese shoots left. Evan Passmore.
Oh, I like that. He's huge too. 6'4", 209.
All right, Toronto. Toronto, guess what, Toronto? You're taking Matt Grimes. Dallas! You're taking this one. All right, that's the end of the mock draft. At that point, we didn't give a shit at the end. Capitals have 3 picks in this draft. They take, looks like Jack Murtaugh, Jack Ivankovich. Would have been funnier if their third pick is another Jack. We should have done that. We should have given him another Jack. All right, Sean, thanks for coming on.
I appreciate it.
You can get back to
It
work.
was fun. No, don't say that.
Alan, put him back to work. We'll see you potentially next week, if not the week after that, for episode 31.
Sounds good.
See you later.
See ya.
Thank you guys for joining the podcast, the mock draft. I'll see you guys later. Peace.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely